Welcome back, and this very next lecture I'm going to show you how to do pop-ups. You have these pop-ups where you have either videos or text or image popping up from nowhere into an existing video. It's super easy to do. The effect is not complicated at all. I'm going to be showing you how to do that by using another image. For instance, let's use this. Let's bring in this one, right? So it's going to be two ways. You're going to be working with the overlay, which I already showed you in some lectures back, and then we are going to be working with this one. So now to start with, we want this image to be smaller, right? We want it to be smaller, something like this. This is the image we're going to be working with, and we are going to be having our text pop up too. So we are going to be bringing in text. So to do that, I'm going to go to text and just type in something like up next. Get what I'm trying to say. So for this, I will just find a cool text I can use. Let me use this. Okay, let me bring this in. Right. So I'm just going to bring that in. So it's going to say, right, I'm going to reduce it. Let's just type in what we want. Control A, you can highlight that and do up. Okay, let's do up. Next. Right, and we're going to reduce it. Cool. So now we have it. We're just going to move it like so. Just like that. And that's where we want it to start, right? Okay. I'll just try to make this easy, simple for you to understand and follow. Right? It's gonna be easy for you to understand and follow. Not complicated at all. Okay. So now we have it there. I want to make sure it's not starting together with this. Okay. So now this is what's going to happen. To make this pop up, we are just going to click on this and we're going to go to keyframe again, position keyframe. Click on that, this position keyframe. I will take that out. Okay. I'm going to take that out of the frame like that. Right. So now we have the first keyframe, and then we're going to move it a bit just before the text comes up. Then we're going to bring it back into the scene like that. Okay. So now we have that, and if we play it, this is how it's going to look. Okay. So if you want it faster, you move this keyframe closer to each other. And now if you play it, this is how it's going to look. Okay. So now for the text, we are going to do the same thing. We want it to also pop. So we're just going to put in, right? So what we're going to do is to do same with the fonts, and we're going to do position keyframe again with this one. Okay. But we're just going to leave it the way it is. I think it will allow us to position keyframe. Right. Okay, let's see. Let's move it a bit forward. Okay, we have to do this manually. All right. So if we take this down, let's see if we take it down. We have to write down the number we see here. It says 2082. Okay, 2082. If we take it out of the frame, okay, if we take it out of the frame, it's going to give us a different number. But since we can actually do that, we can do that with an image. It would have been better if we brought in an image, but since we use this text, this is how it's going to look. So I don't want to make it complicated for you. I'm just going to make it as simple as possible, but as professional as it can get. So let's play it from beginning and you'll see how it's going to look just like this. In other videos, I'm going to show you how to use different pop-up and how they work. So let's just play this and just see how it looks. So we're playing it, and yes, we're going to see that pop-up and it's going to show up next. You see, super easy, not complicated at all. And remember, we want to get this out as soon as it gets here, right? This way we don't want it to show for too long, so let's just assume we want it to be this long. So just increase that and reduce that. Okay, so we just reduce that. Keyframe is quite a fancy, cool tool to use, and it's not a complicated tool to even understand. So now we have it like that. We're just going to start from somewhere here, and this is how it's going to look. You see, super easy. We can now make it, bring life into it by adding pop effects, audio. Okay, so if we take it to the beginning like this, we can now go to audio, sound effect, and pop. Let's find pop. Okay, let's find pop. If we have something, usually we would have something like this. Let's play it. Exactly. So now let's add this pop. Okay. So now we've added that pop. And now if we go back and just play it from here, just look how to life it's going to look, how professional it's going to look. Let's do that. Let's play it one more time. Okay, so we can decide to move the pop effect just to this one. Okay, if we don't want it here, let's delete that, and we want it to start where the text is, so we'll just add that here, just like that. So now if we play it for the last time, this time, you see how cool looking it is. Simple, not complicated, and trust me, it's fun to do, super easy to do, not complicated at all. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video. Have a blessed day. Stay safe.